I seen a lot of beautiful women around Diddy.
The DIDDY case. It continues. The more it continues, the more we learn. We're getting information that we didn't know. Boom. Welcome, guys. Welcome to a new channel where we're going to discuss this trial that is going on and see what people are saying on the street. Have a good one. Let's jump into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I seen a lot of beautiful women around Diddy. And whether it's the money, the promises, or whatever, it gets them. I've seen women walk out the room and I was like, damn, when did she come here? And they was bad. And they had a smile on their face. Like, I was like, it got to be for the money. It's got to be for the money or whatever, or the status, or to be somewhere. Yo, she had a 10-album deal, brother. And I don't even think she put out an album. And she wanted to be the next star. She could have been Aaliyah, like Aaliyah. She could have been music like J-Lo. She could have been a lot of things because what she didn't have, he gave to her. He helped enhance her beauty, getting her teeth fixed, getting her hair done, her boob job, giving her a personal trainer that she ended up marrying. He gave her the persona of being a great artist without doing what he should have done musically for her. She put out 1 or 2 songs, I think. Did she ever put out an album? I don't think she put out one album.
So, yeah, she put out an album.
She put out an album?
Yeah, 1.
Okay. 1. 9 more to go. But the things that she did in order to have that deal, it came with her soul being tortured, probably for the rest of her life, man.
Wow, that was powerful the way he explained it, and none of us cannot deny. None of us cannot deny it. We're all grown folks, we're all grown people who make our choices and decisions to get the outcome that we want. And I think in life, especially for women, a lot of beautiful women, all of them, every woman at some point in their choice or in their life, they have the choice to do this or that with some form of man, some kind of rich man, some kind of mogul, some kind of top entertainer, somebody with money, some kind of top businessman. For instance, the girls flying out to go to Dubai. And every beautiful woman have that choice. That's the luxury they're given, seeing that they're beautiful. And they have to make the cognizant decision with their own mind and ask themselves, will I give up my morality for a paycheck? Will I give up my morality to be in these rooms, in these positions? And majority of beautiful women say, no, I'll just find a good man, settle down and start a family. But not everybody is like that. When you're a beautiful woman, you have to take it upon yourself and say, no, things that are offering to me, it comes with strings. It is asking more than I'm willing to do. It is asking more than I'm willing to bargain with. It is asking more of myself. I think I'll just find a nice Joe, Jim, Jack, Harry we like each other, we love each other, and just settle down and start a family. And everybody needs the toilet room in Dubai. It's not everybody. And she comes back after she made this choice and decision to get to the highest places where she wants to go. And then change her story. And literally change her story. A lot of people in life, they're offered things. They know these things come with asking more from them. And a lot of us turn it down. A lot of us turn it down and say, you know what? I'll go work at the supermarket. I'll pump gas at the gas station. I'll work at Stewart's. I'll work at Burger King. I'll work at Target. You know what? I'll chop lawn. Because a lot of men, we see where our friends come up to us with opportunities and stuff and say, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. And we tell them straight, nah, dog. And we see where they end up. Yes, they had the money. We see where all of them end up. It's what you're willing to do. But women have the luxury to backtrack and come back and say, hey, I was coerced. Hey, I didn't know what I was doing. That is a luxury that they have.
Y'all, the way that Cassie was looking on that thing yesterday, first of all, they're talking to her about the drug use. And the day before, remember I told you guys, they were asking her about the drug use and asking her how she would resupply on drugs. Like, who gave her the drug dealer's contacts and stuff like that. And she said, Diddy. And when she said that, I watched Diddy in court look at her like, girl, what? Yesterday on the stand, they said, okay, so let's talk about your drug use, right? Because is it or is it not true that, you know, both of you guys were using drugs, but like Diddy was still able to run multiple businesses and like ran down a list of everything he was doing. He was more functioning. And she was like, yeah, I mean, you could say that. And then they go into having a conversation about the fact that at one point in time, Puff was calling drug dealers and telling them to stop serving Cassie because she was so bad off. Like she was worse off on drugs than he was. And Cassie admitted that that was happening. The day before that, though, they painted it as if she was like lost in this whole like drug abuse thing that was caused and spiraled out by Puff. Yesterday, the conversation was, no, you were making choices on your own, to the point where he was even having to intervene with some of her friends because he didn't like how much drugs she was doing. He was trying to like protect the way that they were doing. Like they were doing their things, right? But he was trying to make sure that it was, from what they're alleging, that it was a lot more safe. And she didn't push back on it.
I thought they were saying, I thought Diddy's team was saying that Diddy was also on drugs really bad, and they were trying to say that's why he didn't remember putting hands on her.
But they even said he OD'd.
Yes. So look, they never, and this is why I'm saying the prosecution left their star witness out there looking crazy, because Diddy's team has never ran from any of that. They have talked about his drug use. Yesterday, it did come up in court that he overdosed at this around the time that Whitney Houston passed away, right?
Was he rushed to the hospital when he overdosed?
Yeah, they said they took him to the hospital. It was like a whole thing. They didn't go into a lot of detail about it, and I have been trying to get more information on that, because for a lot of us in the courtroom, we were like, wait, what? How did this happen?
A lot of us will sit here and ask questions like, how does this happen? We suddenly don't know how all of this happened. No one knows anything. No one has any accountability for themselves, their mental health, their drug use. No one knows how it happened. No one has any accountability. Everybody wants to paint him as the monster. And yes, he has his faults. Yes. He likes to hit. Yes, no, and there's no doubt about it. But no one wants to take accountability for their part they played and putting themselves in that situation. He wasn't the only one who was doing it. She wasn't the only one who was doing it. She's the only one who get to come out of it and now point the finger and say, hey, I was a good person. I was a good person. They introduced me to all of this. Everybody knows what they're doing. And that's the thing where I can't understand, where it's either man or woman, when you reach a certain age, over 18, is either you're an adult or you're a child. After you reach over 18, is either you're going to be an adult or you're going to be a child. And I think somebody needs to go to the Supreme Court and push being an adult age to maybe 22 or 25 or even 30. Because when I look at women, they keep using this excuse, oh, they were a child, they were an infant, they were an adolescent, they didn't know what they... It's either when you're over 18, you're an adult or you're a child. And if you're not an adult, we need to have a grown conversation in society, and both male and women, if they're not adults when they reach a certain age. Because it is crazy for you to take all these rights, do all these things under the disguise of I'm an adult. And then further down the line, when things go left, when things didn't go the way you thought it was gonna pan out and your style, you didn't benefit as much as you thought you wanted to benefit. You flip it and said, she's a child. She knew him when she was 19. Like, we need to know what the age is of being an adult. Because women, you can't have it all this way. It's either you need to give up on autonomy over yourself and your body and say, hey, I'm a child. Government come take over. My parents, let me stay with my parents. Because you cannot blame everybody for everything that went down. I know him is a monster. And he has nobody else to blame himself. And justice are going to run its course. But you can't sit up there and make yourself to be the victim in every single situation when it comes to this trial. Because now we're looking up there and looking at you and asking ourselves, my God, to what lengths would somebody go to? To what lengths? Is there no lengths to? Is there no depravity both of you wouldn't stoop to? The more you live, the more you learn.
So what I've learned from this Diddy trial is that I might be a man. I ain't gonna lie. I must be a man. And I say that I might be a man because it seems like the majority of women feel like anything a woman does in her early adulthood that is bad, she shouldn't be held accountable for if it was done in the name of love. Like, are y'all understanding what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like, regardless of what evidence is presented, women are finding excuses. Like, I don't have, as a woman, I don't think God gave me that gene to make excuses for shit that is clearly inexcusable. Like, she's literally sending messages, initiating the freak offs. She was literally on the stand and said, I wanted to do them because I didn't want him to do them with anybody else. She said in the text message, I'm always ready for a freak off. And it's like, instead of taking her words at face value, women are like, actually, she was groomed. And because she was groomed, she was just saying whatever she thought would make him happy. She didn't really like it. She just liked it because he liked it. And she just wanted to please her man. Where's y'all getting that from? Like, my brain does not work like that. Maybe I'm just not empathetic enough, but my brain does not work like that.
No, you got it right. And